go. Foolies Fridays. Hey, we came to motivate. Hey, Foolies Fridays. Hey, don't pass up the plate. Foolies Fridays. Hey, we came to motivate. Hey, say Foolies Fridays. Hey, said I don't pass up the plate. Hey. Foolies Fridays. Here we go. Hey, Foolies on Fridays. Eight Foolies Fridays. Eight, no week came to play. Eight Foolies Fridays. Hey, with 1 minute for my friends. Hey, see we live on them. Gotta share this to the other side on them. Hey, say Foolies Fridays. Hey, you know we came to play. Hey, say Foolies Fridays. Hey, yes we motivate. Hey, say Foolies Fridays. No we came to play. Hey, say Foolies Fridays. Yes we motivate. Hey, you know I could just I could just do silly stuff the entire episode, and that'd be perfectly fine. I don't need to motivate nobody. I don't need to motivate nobody. I could literally just be a clown all by myself. I don't know where that gift came from. I don't know who bestowed it upon me, but that's what I have. So welcome back to another episode of Foolies Fridays with your boy, ATG, A-Money, Nemo the Fishman, Neems, Traumatic, Nightcrawler, Nick Fury, Johnny Kablam, and all the other names that they call me. I'm here to help you focus on your mission, not your emotions, taking you over. Yeah. Start adding that one. It is Friday in the innocent thing, sun down the sun, and let this funky mellow. Whatever. Motivation, I think I have it. Encouragement, I got that too. What else you need? I got what you want. That's how my brain thinks. I got what you need. Foolies on Fridays. Yeah. What y'all know about it? If you know the original song, put it in the comment section. I got what you want. I got what you need. Foolies on Fridays. Let's see what age you are, because that'll definitely determine that. So my message is from my heart, from the chest, from the soul, from the 4 chambers, outside of the clowning and the silliness that I do. Because that's just to make y'all happy. It makes me happy too, of course. But the message, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. You know, have you seen that GIF, meme video, whatever, right? They asked a little boy a question, and the little boy's like, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. And I want you, as a listener, someone who's on the other side of the screen, the glass, to take that same message to heart. When you see people going far, when you see people like leaping past you, when you see people winning, don't worry about it. Keep running at your pace, right? I can't be running my race and then looking over at you while you're running your race. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to ultimately slow down because I'm watching you. I need to be focused on my mission, right? Focused on my race, focused on my progress, focused on where I'm going. And of course, you can help others, right? You can be lifting up other people in the progress, but you really need to be focused on your space, right? You need to be focused on your place. And you can't run it like everyone else can. You can't worry about what everybody else is doing, because all those things will end up really being a distraction for your craft, for your vision, for your mission, for the things that you're trying to do career-wise, opportunity-wise. If you keep worrying about what other people in their lanes are doing, or other people in their homes are doing, or other people in their accounts are doing, or other people in their camps are doing, it will act as a distraction. Now, you can use it as motivation. I see content from people. I see things from people. I see my friends dropping books. I see people putting out things that I'm like, okay, I'm inspired now, by their actions, by some of the things that they're doing. And now I want to go work. Now I want to go, put in my time and effort. Now I want to make some changes on my end, So we're always learning, always growing. But in that same token, you really can't get caught up in the Joneses, I guess, if you will. You can't get caught up in everybody's situation because you don't know what's happening behind the glass, right? It's kind of like these Zoom calls, right? You see people look great from the top up, but they could be in like shorts and flip flops, legs ashy. You know what I'm saying? You don't know, right? But they just, oh my gosh, your top or dress looks great, and wow, he's so handsome, and look at his like all these things, and then you don't see around their room, and it's a hot mess, and there's family members, yelling downstairs, and they've just, maybe padded the room so you can't hear the yelling from other members, and sisters and brothers fighting. There's all these things happening, and we don't get to see it. So I just ask that you're careful, right? I just ask that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Make sure this works. Cool. Always got to make sure this audio is on, because sometimes it does me dirty. So I think if we can, focus, right? Focus forward, focus on the mission, focus on the task at hand. I think that opens up so much more, for all of us. And then when we have truly just kind of put in that time and effort, we can help others. We can give back. We can lean on other opportunities to serve, to uplift, to help the masses. Now, this doesn't mean be selfish. That's different, right? It doesn't mean you can't help people on the way of your journey. It doesn't mean you can't work on you or work with others, can't build with others. I don't think that's the case. But focus on where you are, where you're going. Please don't get caught up in the hype, in all the foolery and everything happening. Everybody isn't winning like you think they are. Everyone isn't always winning, right? So we're seeing the collection of highlights on the social platforms, but we're not seeing the tears. We're not seeing the lonely nights. We're not seeing the empty moments. We're not hearing the hundreds of no's. And so, you're seeing the celebration, you're seeing the victory lap, and it always seems to get ran, right? And you're like, man, where's my win? Where's my dubs? Where's the opportunities where I can shine? Why my business ain't growing? Why my classroom don't seem to be going viral when I do these videos with these kids? Whatever your thing is. But don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. For my brothers, for my sisters, y'all don't worry about it. Y'all don't worry about that thing, man. Y'all don't worry about what's going on. You just keep doing you. Keep being the light that you are. Keep being the game changer that you are. Keep being the miracle that you are. Keep being the blessing that you are. And sometimes it's unfortunate, but, people do think you're impressive. People do think you're dynamic. It's just hard to tell you. For a couple of reasons. One, they just might be scared and don't know you. Two, you might not be good at accepting compliments like me, so they don't tell you nothing because you don't be accepting it when they do tell you. So there's that. But I think the really cool part though with all of this stuff is really just staying true to our mission and staying true to what we feel is best. And I think that with I don't want to say all these cliche things, but one thing I want you all to do, outside of like focusing and whatever, really get good at your craft. Get beast mode at your craft. Get exceptional at your craft. Because if you can really work on your craft, you won't have to look at anyone else, right? You know what I'm saying? And you can truly build comfortably with others because you don't have that insecurity of not being good enough. So be working on yourself. Step into your space. Be confident. Give yourself some grace as well. But don't let procrastination and all these things set you back. You got stuff you need to do, get it done now, right? Go make your bed now. Go get that blog done now, go wash those dishes now. Whatever your thing is, go do it now. and really start to strengthen yourself. All of the stuff, like you're beating yourself up as if you've been world-class trained to do some of these things you're doing, and you haven't. Some of you all are freestyling every day. And so you're mad at yourself because you're not as good as what you see others, have been good at or as good. No. You are not having an Olympian trainer work with you about your form and your breathing and the way you do this and that. You're not in the gym every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not your story. So you're doing it at the pace that's best for you. And that is okay. And don't worry about everybody's winning and how you look like you're not winning. You just need to keep showing up, putting out, performing, and doing the best that you can. And one day you won't be in 8th place. But that will come back to your work, your grind, your tenacity, your creativity. You being smart about who you're shaking hands with, who you're, associating with, who you're spending your time with, time on. So all these things have an impact. And so I just want y'all to remember that, once again, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. For my brothers, for my sisters, y'all don't worry about where everybody else is. You're doing just fine. And your time, I don't want to say is on the way. I don't want to say that. But your time is it could be sooner. We just need you to be really diligent, really intentional, and really working, towards the craft. So if you can kick things up, you heard this on today's date, whatever today's date, sometime in February. You can kick things up. I say 6 months, you'll be running laps around a lot of professionals, but you got to kick it up. Got to go a little bit harder. Got to crank up the intensity just a little bit more. Got to put a little more weights on the rack now. You've gotten real comfortable. So this is your reminder to just turn up, the oven is on, it's on 350. Let's go to like 375. Let's go to 400. There's a little bit more heat that's required for your greatness. Somebody else can be at like 200 and be cooking, and they're perfect. You need to be at 400. It don't mean you're going to be cooking your stuff faster. Don't get into that. But it just means you need to be, your flame just needs to be a little hotter for you to get to where you need to go. And that's really the issue with a lot of us. We're watching other people who can be cooking at a low when we're supposed to be turned up on high. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all, I love y'all incredibly. It's not about me. It's about God. And in the comment section, put Daft Nemo. Or just put Nemo. Just put Go Nemo Go. I did this a while back. Go Nemo Go. That's it. Let's see who really watched this stuff. And then share this, pass this on to your homies, you know what I'm saying? Tag somebody who might need this message, who might have been having this conversation or dialogue. So, other than that, I love y'all. I love y'all a whole lot. And Fridays are very important, very special. And I get to turn on my camera and then be like, God, give me a message. And then shout out to my other Alex homie, who kind of gave me some of the inspiration for today as well. So whether she watches this or not, I appreciate her. Outside of that, y'all know what it is. Y'all holla at me. See y'all next week. Be great. Be amazing. Be dynamic. Once again, it ain't about me. It's about God. Holla at your boy. Peace.